Now, good morning. You are on the air with the United Country Boys. How we doing today?
Doing great. Doing great.
Are you still a little loud there, Tommy, on your head?
I'm fine now.
Good now. All right. We are here in the studios with Tommy Johnson, Fred Webb, Hunter Webb, and Tyler Webb. We're down a little weight this morning.
Yeah.
We're a little bit lighter.
Short a few.
Mm-hmm. Travis and Brent weren't able to make it in this morning. So you're stuck with us for a little while today. Right. We're going to start with our Bible verse of the day, of course. 1 Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 24. Tell of his glory among the nations, his wonderful deeds among all the peoples. 1 Chronicles 16:24.
Good.
And that is our Bible verse of the day today. Tell of his glory. Be sure and tell somebody of the glory of the Lord today.
Amen. I had one that I read on WLX was Romans 6:23. Imagine y'all know that one.
Yeah,
For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. I told everybody I'm glad there wasn't just a period in that sentence ended right there. For the wages of sin is death. Period. That's a big but following that.
Mm-hmm.
But the gift of God.
Come on with it.
Is
Go
eternal
ahead.
life.
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell them.
Preach it.
Is that all you got?
I told him.
Oh, okay. You did. I'll give you that. Sure did. Yeah. What's your favorite Bible verse?
Mine's Romans. I got to look at my card.
1:16.
Yeah, 1:16 for help me out, preacher.
I'm not ashamed.
For I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of
For I
salvation
cannot
to
remember
everyone.
Power of God unto salvation.
Yeah, there you go,
That
Pastor.
one right there.
There you go, Pastor.
Okay. All right. What about y'all?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
That's mine. Philippians
You
4:13.
can't have the same as Tommy. You got to come up with something else.
No, that's
Well,
mine.
That's we've had that in a long time.
We have.
I'll say y'all's able to pick. I couldn't pick my favorite.
It's hard.
Oh, yeah. That
But
would
if
be.
he's helping you every day, that's
Oh, yeah.
kind of makes it easy.
Yeah, that's right.
I couldn't imagine getting out of bed in the morning without a prayer. And when you get older, you really have to pray to
Ain't
get
that
out of bed. People do get out of bed.
Yeah.
You need a miracle.
Hope
Yeah.
you're not hurting that morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to roll a dog or two off the bed before I can get up now.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine to keep you warm at night. Don't
Oh yeah.
I seen where a man and woman there on the Facebook, they were cartoon. They were in the bed, and there was about 4 dogs or 5 on her, and he didn't have but one. He said, "I'm freezing. Give me an extra dog or 2."
Yeah. Pull up another dog.
Yeah.
I had a extra individual in my bed last night.
That's
Harper.
good.
Harper, my daughter, wound up crawling into bed with us last night. I woke up a few times, and she was all over the place.
Oh.
She was laying pretty much sideways across my
Did
wife's
y'all not
pillow.
know that she was coming in there?
Yeah, we knew she was coming in there.
Oh.
She had a little bit of a cough last night.
What time did she come in there?
I was asleep. I just kind of woke up and she was in there. But, I mean, it had to have been 11 or 12. She slept with us the majority of the night and morning, but she was laying across my wife's pillow. She might have had just a little bit of a pillow left to sleep on.
Did she kick?
I don't know if she kicked. I was knocked out last night.
Okay.
Yours stay on top of the cover?
Yeah.
Of course, we got that weenie dog, and they go under the cover.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they burrow.
I used to have a pug. Now he would bury you up too.
That
Yeah.
weenie dog. And my wife sleeps with electric blanket on high. I can feel the heat off of her blanket from over there. And he'll come out from under the covers. And, I mean, he just about medium well.
Toasty.
I'm talking. He is. He's got to be 150 degrees when he
Yeah.
comes out from under the
Oh,
blanket over there. He comes out every now and then and gets air.
Yeah.
But then he'll go back under there again.
Bury
Yeah.
right back up.
Man, that is. You talking about a
See
hot
you-
dog? That's a
I
hot
don't
dog.
see how he breathes under there.
I don't.
Man.
They like that though.
Yeah.
Well, they like to bury. That's what the
Yeah.
weenie dogs was designed for. For
Bury under
Down in
cover.
pretty
Going
much
down in the holes.
Yeah, going down in the hose for
Fox
rabbits,
holes,
and that's why they started making them longer, so they could, when they bury down in there, they still have something to grab on too, and they could get deeper in the hole. It's a true story.
I don't know if mine would do a rabbit or not.
I don't know
You,
about that.
yeah, you look at you like, you want me to go in there?
Yeah.
Well, he'll stand up to anything though.
Yeah, he will.
Oh yeah,
He's
you
not
can't-
afraid.
Yeah,
No, he's
of
like
nothing.
he's
yeah.
like a
No.
Jack Russell.
Nothing
yeah,
I mean, he
oh,
don't.
bad to the bone.
I seen one video one time. Hey, y'all probably seen it too, but I think it's probably Jack Russell. But he got caught up in a tree. He was trying to chase a squirrel, and then like the tree was hollowed out, and they had to cut down the tree to get the dog out. They cut the tree down. Here come the dog out the base of it. You ever seen that?
No.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy there. That dog, I mean, he got all the way up in that tree and got stuck. And they cut the tree down to get him.
We've smoked squirrels out before. You ever smoked
I've done that. Yeah,
squirrel out in a hollow tree, build a fire, and then the bottom of it there and smoke him
smoke
out.
him out. Yeah,
That's back when we was hungry.
has been these things had to happen then.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta like the taste of it to do all that.
Well, squirrel dumplings was.
Either comes out or he's cooked right there.
I always said that was my staple because grandmother would keep me during the day, and my parents worked, and we got one of the two. We got either squirrel dumplings or we got salmon patties.
Mm.
And that was every other day. We had squirrel dumplings or salmon patties.
I used to like them
So-
salmon patties.
Oh, I still
Mom
could
used
eat a
to fry
salmon
up.
patty.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I never did develop the taste for the salmon patties.
Yeah.
I like them with some fried potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we used to eat that quite a bit.
I tell you what, I don't mind the taste of is rabbit. Rabbit's all right.
The,
Rabbit,
the more I chew, the bigger it gets.
yeah.
That's the only.
It depends on how it's cooked.
Well, that's probably a whole lot to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
How it's prepared.
yeah. What's your favorite wild animal though to eat?
I like deer.
Yeah,
No
deer.
doubt deer. Yeah,
Deer jerky.
a backstrap.
Yeah, I still got some in the freezer. I got to eat on. I had a bunch of. They just ground up meat from deer I had harvested last year. Well, I ate on that thing for a long time. I didn't even kill one this year though to get one cut up, but yeah, I like deer meat.
Yeah,
I like
me
deer. Well, I make a lot of deer tacos with them.
Yeah, you grind that up, mix some beef with it. Man, I can get into that.
Mm-hmm. I was making a bunch of smash burgers too with them.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad at all.
You know, in my opinion, if you eat deer, I think you should be able to hunt them year round, especially on your own property.
I'm sure several people do.
Oh yeah.
I'm
But
saying
at the
if-
same time, I mean, if you kill 2 or 3 deer, that's going to last you all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you run
So-
out and you're hungry and
Yeah.
your
Oh,
majority
sure.
of your meat is
I don't know if they taste as good in the summertime though. I
'Cause
wonder
the
if they
meat
would.
be. Yeah, I don't know. Their meat probably wouldn't be. Well, I mean, same time though, you hunt them early season and it's 100 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they have more of a
Well, you get them processed
diet.
and into a freezer, I'd probably be okay.
Yeah, you couldn't let them sit overnight though.
Mm-mm.
they have more of a leafy diet in the summer when everything blooms and they're eating it.
That's where you get your salad
Yeah.
through the deer.
To the deer, yeah.
That's the way I get mine through a steak because I don't like salad. So good steak, it's got to
Yeah.
have some kind of leafy vegetable, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leafy
and you could
grass
always-
or something.
You could always feed them out with corn.
Yeah, get you some corn in there.
That's what people do when they catch a possum. They'd put them up. I had kinfolks that done that they would catch a possum and put it up and feed it corn for a couple weeks and then kill it and eat it because they knew what had been eaten then.
How hungry would you have to
That's
be?
what I'm saying, and yeah,
Yeah, that's
I've
pretty rough.
never tried any possum
No,
that I know of
no.
intentionally.
I know somebody likes beaver.
Beaver, never. I don't know that I've ever tried beaver.
Smoked beaver.
Yeah.
You like to smoke them
He
in the
likes it.
ground.
who
Yeah.
James?
James
Yeah.
Carl.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you can't.
James, I'm sure he's had possum
Oh.
and armadillo,
Possum soup.
buzzards. He probably had a few buzzards.
Possum on the half shell.
Yeah.
I've been watching this show. Brent turned me on to this show. It's on Netflix or one of them. It's called Alone, where there's like 10,
yeah.
10 different people that are dropped off on an island, and they have to live off that island. And you'd be surprised, I bet, how hungry you get out there when you don't have food for
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks or a month.
How long have I got to stay there?
Just the last one to leave wins $500,000. And there's
How long do you think you could stay, Tommy?
I mean, you got to
500,000.
build your shelter.
30, 45 minutes.
There was one guy that we just started season 2 yesterday. There was one guy, I don't want to spoil anything, but he was gone quick. he didn't even stay that first night. You know,
Do-
How many
do
people
they-
they start out with?
Start out with 10.
Do they know where they're going before they?
They do, yeah. They take them and they
Piece
make
of cake.
make sure they can build fires and shelter.
Yeah.
And they drop them out there, and they get to carry 10 items. You get 10 items in addition to your, your boots and your jackets and stuff. But it's interesting. There was one guy. He was eating slugs. I've never ate a slug burger.
How long did the person who won it last season? How long?
It's going to be a spoiler alert.
for the last season. Why is that a spoiler alert?
Well, if somebody started season 1, they would know.
Or just time. Well, if you're watching now, plug your ears.
Was it over a
plug
month?
yours. It was 56 days.
56 days. Well, somebody started there 55, and they didn't get nothing.
Yeah, well, they come out. I mean,
They
the
left.
last one that was there, they come out and done a routine. They said it was a routine checkup because he had lost a lot of weight. You could just tell. And
That's
they
what we
said-
need to do to lose weight. Go on that.
I'm out.
Let me ask you this though: if you had to, or what place, or it could even be a store, you think you could survive the longest in? If you had to
Sam's.
pick one, Sam's.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah,
have
they got
you'd
a
have-
cooler back there.
You'd have everything in Sam's,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Yeah,
How long do you think you could stay there?
till they run out.
A couple of years.
A couple of years.
I
So
think
if they
I'd
said if you stayed in Sam's for 2 years, you get 500,000. You could do it.
just staying inside.
I mean, you could never go out. Would you
There's
do it?
people coming in and stuff.
No, it's
Just
you
the
and
doors
them.
are locked.
Just all by yourself.
Oh, I'd love, yeah.
I could do that.
Electricity on.
Yeah, you
Yeah, and they got grills. I mean,
I was going to say
cooking
grills.
there
We
and
got charcoal. We got grills.
You
You
got all
got
the
the big screen.
TV.
Big
Yeah.
screen TV. Yeah.
Watches.
Okay, what's the
What do you do with a watch?
what's
Oh,
the
I'd
dif-
have like 5 watches.
what's the
Why
difficulty
would
in
you
this
be wearing a
one?
watch?
Yeah.
I would have like 5 watches on.
Why?
And rings. You get all
Why
the
not?
jewelry and
It's
stuff.
time to
Yeah.
eat.
He looked like a pimp. He'd have all the, every finger be
Yeah.
diamond up.
You know, my wife seen a rat in there last time we were there. You know, and where they got all the pallets, just food out in the middle. A rat ran across, under one pallet across to another one.
He
So,
hungry,
we,
wasn't
so
he?
we've
She
got
freaked
so we've
out.
got competition right off.
Yeah, you got competition.
So she ain't going back in Sam's.
She didn't like it too well because, she might as well seen a
I mean, if you
lion.
think
run
about
across
it,
the aisle.
every warehouse that has some kind of food has rats.
But that was out in the main store.
Well, he just got.
And there was some store that's got to pay. My wife was telling me how many millions because they had rats in their warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
I keep hearing what store that was. It was a big chain store though. But the
it
government or the whoever comes around and gives them the
Inspections.
That would be difficult to keep them out.
because they can there's no doubt about that. The one the Yamoto in Savannah got like a
You don't know.
That's just.
well they're in
facts.
Savannah. Well, they reversed it though, but didn't get like a 58 or something.
No,
Then they went back and they got a 85 or something though. But
they must have cleaned up.
there's there's a TV show that comes on that talks where they get a low rating, but then they'll come back and not a TV show, but it's a news report deal. But usually they come back and they get a higher one
reports on
next
all
time.
the restaurants. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look, a lot of times, it's just little. Just like anything
Oh, you
laying
might
on
find
the floor.
You
and
might even find a fly
yeah,
in the bathroom.
yeah, it is. It's not just like
it ain't-
ruined meat laying out or something like that. It's just a lot of little things like that.
Yeah.
I just have a problem with every restroom you go into at a restaurant. It says employees must wash their hands. Have they got to be told to wash them before they come back to
I
work?
think that's a law. They have to have
They
that
had to
sign
have that
posted.
sign there.
If you got to be reminded.
Yeah.
Which they probably don't use the public bathrooms anyway, so they have their own bathroom more than likely.
If we're
So
talking
they
about
just-
pet peeves, no paper towels in the bathroom after you wash your hands. That's a pet peeve of mine.
That's tough.
I don't like the air dryers.
Now they,
No, I don't
there's
use the air
studies
dryer.
that
I'll
show
use
they
my
put
shirt.
more bacterias back
that.
on your hand.
See the britches.
Yeah.
I sling mine.
Now you do what?
I sling it.
Let's see how you do it again.
That's some jazz hands.
I just thought he was having a fit.
I didn't know what he was doing.
He used to
That's
take
what I did.
take dad's
Yeah.
tap and stuff back when he did his
You
jazz.
did?
You did. You got them jazz
Back
hands.
when he
you
was
did.
confused.
Today is Pick on Hunter
Pick on
Day.
Hunter Day.
Yeah, because last week when I wasn't here, I really
You
got
took it. You took it last
I was
week.
listed
No,
to it at
he
the
made
hospital.
fun of you like it was bad.
Yeah.
But did you hear what I said at the end?
No, I got mad and turned it off, I guess.
You should have listened.
He was talking about you couldn't lose weight eating Kit Kat bars and everything else.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's true, though.
I've lost 17 pounds.
Wow.
Tyler's over
I'm
20,
not-
aren't you?
Yeah, 20, right at 25. I
Can't-
kind of stalled out because I had a couple cheat meals and
You can't tell it.
yeah.
I found it.
I think I'm at 7, 8 pounds.
Plus 7, 8 pounds. Like you put on that or what?
Gonna make him cry. Don't make him cry on the radio.
I ain't crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
Peeling the onion over there.
You know, but I found that we've been doing keto or low carb. You know, I found out yesterday, actually my wife told me, you know, you can't have onions or bell peppers.
I didn't know that.
What does that
Yeah.
do?
It's got sugar in them. Well, I Googled it. You know how Google is subjective. You know, it gave 2 answers there. It said no, you know, it'll take you out of ketosis. Right below it, it said yes, it's a good, you know, alternative in a keto diet. Well, if there's a, you know,
Onions?
I mean, if there's in question, you might as well not eat them.
I know you can't have like that blooming onion. That's one of the most carb things there is.
That's
That,
bad.
It's just breaded.
Yeah, but that's that's a sweet onion or like a Vidalia. But the white onions, they're not as bad, but they got quite a bit of carbs in them.
What about chocolate oatmeal
right.
cookies?
maybe about 2 or 3.
I ate about 10 of them last night.
Did you?
And a big glass of milk.
Had some
Yeah,
milk
man.
with
I
it.
didn't need no milk.
That's my favorite.
What did
cookie.
you drink?
Water.
Mm.
Why?
So I can slap more cookies in.
Okay.
I hadn't had a glass of milk in 2 months.
I don't guess I
You're going to
have.
go through withdrawals here
Yeah. Are you a big milk drinker?
Uh-uh.
You don't ever drink milk?
with cereal. drank
Oh, I
milk
could
with
drink
cereal.
milk. I ate it with meals, and drink it with meals. I don't eat it, but
Yeah.
or did. But yeah, I've been out without milk since I've tried to lose weight. But
Yeah.
I love milk. I was thinking
I
about that
don't-
this morning.
yeah,
I said, man, I'd love to have a glass of milk.
I
with some
don't
milk."
dislike milk. I just don't drink it for some reason.
You're an almond milk, aren't you?
You can do
No.
the unsweetened almond milk.
No, I was getting that. Well, I'm not drinking any now, but was getting that lactate.
Yeah, well, Tyler's lactose intolerant.
Well,
Is that carb? Does it still got carbs?
Oh, yeah.
That kind?
Yeah. It's real sweet milk, which I liked. It's pretty good, but you know that's what I was lactose intolerant when I was little, and then for 10 years it never bothered me any, and then it started bothering me again. Weird, but I'm not drinking any milk now because of the carbs.
But you eat cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese bother you?
No.
Bothers his wife, probably. He eats enough of it.
No, I've been doing pretty good here lately.
I've
Used
been
to,
thinking about going straight carnivore. Just nothing but meat.
Raw meat.
Not
Just go out
raw
and kill
meat.
something.
Mhm.
That's real carnivore.
Yeah, that's real
That-
carnivore.
yeah,
Go
that-
out.
that's
Go out there and
hardcore.
kill something, butcher right there on the spot and eat it.
Lay in the lay in the bushes or ditch line, wait on some kind of animal.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Day one, I'm
armadillo.
eating that possum.
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause we say we get in trouble with PETA here if we say
Yeah.
much kind of animals.
Well. Talking about TV shows though, have y'all watch Survivor?
No.
Did you watch the first episode of it?
No, I don't. The old survivors were good,
Yeah.
but the new ones they don't. I like the physical.
Yeah, they're not
aspect of
as good.
Well, it's
but-
all rigged.
Okay.
I still believe it is. Honestly, because it's just, I mean, they know what, when they go there and ask them questions at the end and stuff, they know which ones to ask, which ones going on, and it's just all
what?
drama. Like when they have the vote people out and all that. He
You
goes
at the
in
very
there.
end.
No, I'm talking about every week. When the guy gets up there and
Jeff.
and starts, he
You
said,
said he gives away information that.
well, I mean, he says, all this is going on between y'all two and all this, and it's all scripted. Maybe towards the end, it maybe not. I
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
obviously the producers are there and they video and everything, so they know what's going on. They just tell
Yeah.
them, say they got a feud going on. What? Man, how's that?
I don't know. I just still think it is. I just don't.
Is there anything that
And their
you
teeth
say
stays
is
white.
not rigged?
How does teeth stay so white?
Is there anything you say that's not rigged?
That's a good point.
According to
Toothbrush.
you, the NBA's rigged, the NFL's rigged,
Correct.
Survivor's rigged. Well,
The election,
The election's rigged.
for sure.
I'll give you that one. What about the voice? Is the voice rigged?
No,
I think it
American
is.
Idol.
no,
Let's go back to the voice.
America's Got Talent.
no, probably not.
Survivor.
Yeah,
Okay. I was just
Yeah,
checking your
check
pulse.
yeah.
Well, did anybody watch Caitlin Clark set the NCAA record?
I seen. I didn't watch it like on TV, but
I went back and watched the replay
Yeah,
last
I
night.
did, too.
Yeah.
Well, she's good, though, ain't
Pete,
she?
Pete
Good.
Maravich was
Very.
one of my idols growing up. He could do it. I hated to see his record get broke, but man, she's tough.
Goodness. I
She's
mean,
tough.
she just shoots from the logo.
It don't
fadeaways.
Yeah, it don't matter. She
Off the
crosses
dribble.
half court, she's
and it's
dangerous.
every time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Have you ever
she's-
seen her?
Yeah, I've seen just highlights.
Have you
Yeah.
seen it,
Not the no.
or just you never seen her play?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's just if she shoots anywhere within half court, she makes it.
She's
Kind of
I
like
mean,
me.
It don't
deadly.
matter.
She's about like Curry. She just throws them up.
Well,
Right.
I think she's better shooter than Curry.
yeah.
I mean, she don't miss ever.
No, she's tough.
I watched a few seconds of the Tennessee and Alabama basketball.
Yeah.
Who won that?
Tennessee.
Pulled it down.
Yeah.
You know, last year Iowa with Caitlin Clark, they beat South Carolina. They snapped their record that they had for I don't know how long in the Final Four, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is college rigged?
Yeah, it's college rigged.
No, probably
Why don't you
not.
just give us a list of everything that's rigged?
I'll have to make a list. It'll
Well,
be a
just-
long
It'd
list.
probably be better to tell us what's not.
Yeah, what's not rigged?
Wrestling.
You might have discredited.
There you go. Wrestling is not.
Well, we used to be big in wrestling. We were
Yeah.
Like the WWE Raw. And
Exactly.
And
None of that.
And the Friday Night SmackDown.
None
all
of
that.
that.
the
Yeah.
cage fights where they hit each other
What
with
about
chairs.
what about WrestleMania?
Oh, that's real.
That's real stuff.
That's real.
When they put them in the cage, it gets real, right?
Yeah, it does.
All right. What about the UFC?
No, that ain't.
That's the little.
I was thinking so that's rigged, but the wrestling's
Yeah.
I showed a piece of property to a guy that was in this UFC, and
with his ears messed up.
I didn't know it at the time, but his nose was kind of laid over to one side. I kept looking at him thinking, "Boy, I'd like to straighten that up for you." And then I found out that he was a professional boxer, so
Yeah.
so I'm glad I didn't make that arrangement.
Yeah. Well,
got
usually
a-
their ears, if their ears are messed up, then
Yeah.
they're the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a Navy SEAL coming in first week in April to look around. It was friends of the other Navy SEAL that I sold
finna
that
say
for
you-
300 acres for.
okay.
And his name was Gale, the one I sold. And I get thinking about Johnny Cash, that boy named Sue.
Call me, yeah.
So they named his boy Gale, and he wound up being Navy SEAL. And he still does some of the special ops and stuff. He's one of the
Bad boys.
he can key and he wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
He'd still be walking around dead.
Connor used to play the Black Ops
Yeah. I always, what I told you to
Xbox.
years ago, I think you showed property to another Navy SEAL, years ago. And he was talking about how he wanted just to, try to sneak up on him and tackle him and just
Yeah.
see what would happen. I said, you better not do that.
Have you dismantled before you
Yeah.
hit the ground?
Have you in a pretzel hold.
That wouldn't go well for you, I'm afraid.
Y'all talking about earlier living off the land, but I had a guy that his son was a ranger. And not the Texas Ranger, but the Rangers.
Army Ranger.
Yeah. And he said that there was a group of them, and ever so often they would go out and live a week or two off the land, just for the heck of it. I mean, they just.
Just for their own sanity.
Yeah, and he said it was that Rambo stuff. He said, they would kill boar hogs. They'd get up in trees and they'd make a spear, and he said they'd jump out on the hog.
I've done that.
I've eaten some hogs. I've eaten some bacon.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'll tackle a plate of bacon. Yeah.
Snuck up on it in the grocery store and stabbed it.
You just jumping on a hog would kill it in itself.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm talking to Tyler.
And I see where you commented about that Ryan's. A lot of them going out of business, and it was some of our fault because we lied about the kids' age.
Ages.
I mean, Tyler and them,
I was 12 for 7 years.
they'd go in there, weigh 250 pounds
They'd
with a
say,
mustache.
how old are you, son? I'm 12.
Have their kid with them.
I don't
and
think
stuff.
so. I think you're 12.
But they kind of really set themselves up for that because you walk in and they show you the prices and if you're this age and obviously if you're young you don't have an ID anyways. You can't prove
I think it's just the honor system.
Well, it was, but I'm just saying that
No honor here. Huh?
No, they were obviously. I mean, I feel bad about it now. If I need to write them a check, wherever.
you don't quite a bit because we ate down there a lot every
Yeah.
time we was.
Close by.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
a
got
good buffet too.
And we'd eat 3 or 4 plates.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you didn't need $2 or $3, maybe $2 or $3 worth.
Who, y'all?
To them,
Yeah,
to them, like
To
how
them.
much they had.
Yeah.
I don't know.
they don't. I mean,
Y'all
that
was-
much.
Y'all ate that much ice cream before we left.
We did.
Got a point there.
Yeah.
You got to get ice cream to go.
You take one to go after that, after eating a plate
yeah.
of cookies and
You don't wanna do
some
nothing
of the
on the way home.
cobblers and stuff.
What are you gonna do on the way home?
Yeah, I guess so.
You gonna have ice cream? I tell you what, but like the Golden Corral, I mean, the prices of that has gotten.
Oh yeah,
You pay now to.
it's $25 at least.
Yeah, of course they got steak, but
Well, they got.
Have you
stuff.
seen Molly Mondays back in Savannah? It popped up on my Facebook. They got an all-you-can-eat crab coming back up. But you know how much it is to eat? They got a full buffet, like seafood buffet, and then if you want to add all-you-can-eat crab with it, how much?
I'd say $40, Dad. Crabs.
How much?
That sounds about right.
40 for all-you-can-eat.
41.
$65.
I got it.
And last year when they did it, it was like $100 a person to do all-you-can-eat crab.
Wow.
That's pretty expensive.
That's kind
Now
of.
they say they got it's good, but $65. But I mean, if you can put it in it back in Savannah, it's I think it's this week. They've got all you can eat crab at Molly Mondays, $65.
That's what Tommy does. He just travels around. And finds
I
them.
need to find. Yeah, I need to get on that gig.
Well,
Yeah.
we were. Where was we? Was it me and you driving around trying to figure out that place that you was talking about that you eat all you can eat?
Down in Cloverdale.
Cloverdale. We can never remember that. What's the name?
It's Cloverdale Road. If you're going in
I heard they closed down.
off of Cox Creek and turn where the new Walmart is there in Florence, just keep coming towards Tennessee, and it'll be out there on your right.
No, we didn't pass that one.
No.
Because we come down a couple different roads.
Yeah, it's a
and
couple of miles out there.
What's the name of it?
I'm drawing a blank.
How much is it?
It was like $30-something.
And it's crab.
It was
Crab
crab
legs.
legs. Yeah,
It like a buffet, or they bring them to
they
you.
bring them to you.
What, every
Do that.
Thursday? Is it every Thursday?
Do they
It
do
was
they
on
keep
a
them coming
Thursday.
pretty good?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do they? How many clusters you think you eat down there?
Ate a bunch.
Is a bunch
I
10?
had,
or-
I had Aiden with me.
He can put away
He
crawfish.
can do. Oh, I put him so far behind it. I mean, he was helping me peel them before it was over.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's my son-in-law, and he can put his away too. But I put them all to shame.
If you had to just take a wild, I like to hear a number on the cluster.
I ate at least maybe 10.
Yeah, but there's not much to them. I mean, there's a lot of work
It
too.
takes me more time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I could get my family to help me peel them suckers, they ain't no telling how many I can eat.
Yeah.
It's
Would that be in Florence?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it.
You go Google it.
Tell the people.
Yeah, it's whether they're still doing it or not, but I think they are. But I think it was on Thursday nights.
Anybody had a Whataburger?
I haven't
It's
tried
been a
one.
while.
You had them though?
It wouldn't.
Because there's a Whataburger now in Florence.
Newbern's restaurant.
No, it wasn't Newbern's. You're going the wrong direction.
Swampers.
Newbern's out on 72.
Newbern's,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Now catfish,
Homeside.
they're good. Newbern's has some really good catfish.
Yeah, I've made the trip down there just to eat catfish.
There's a Homeside.
Homeside. That sounds right.
Did you?
I remember you
Homicide.
telling me, but I don't know if that's right either or not.
And they don't really look like a seafood restaurant.
Well, it don't. It looks like just a little family diner.
Did you eat a bunch of crab legs in this building?
Oh, that don't look.
His eyes was blurry.
It could have been.
He got salt water in his eyes from one of the crabs.
What's the address?
Yeah, butter.
It's on Cloverdale.
It's on Cloverdale.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Yeah.
3922 Cloverdale Road.
That may be it. Homicide.
He couldn't remember he had butter in his eyes.
Yeah, that's.
Dipping in.
I wasn't worried about where I was at. I was worried about what I was eating
Chicken and
on.
dressing.
How you gonna be able to
I
walk?
mean, did
when
you eat
get
anything else with it or just straight?
I just went straight.
Yeah.
there? That's where they get you on places on
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I had a little
condiments.
side. Yeah, I didn't get sidetracked. I stayed focused.
You know, I always tell the story. I may have told it on here too, but I read it and I don't know. So I read it on the internet, so it's true.
That gotta be true.
Yeah.
But Texas Roadhouse loses money on their steaks. So if you just come in and eat a steak, but you know, on other things when you order the appetizers and of course their drinks and the things like that, but they claim that they're actually
I'm entitled to believe that. Because, I mean, that's as cheap as anywhere
yeah.
for a steak.
I usually go down there every Saturday.
We cooked 3 steaks the other day, last Friday, and it was about $40 for 3 steaks,
yeah.
3 ribeyes, and that's cooking them ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even like a prime.
And a lot of times it's cheaper to eat out than to.
As far as steaks
Yeah.
goes, especially because their sirloin's just as good as a ribeye.
I buy the stuff to make this chicken casserole. This broccoli chicken cheese casserole, this keto dish that I'll buy the stuff to make. And it's $50 worth of stuff by the time I buy it all to
Well,
make this casserole.
to eat keto is high anyway.
To eat healthy. It
Yeah, to
costs.
eat healthy.
Yeah, it's higher to eat healthy.
And say
'Cause
because
I mean,
Viney
he-
sausages are on keto.
Because I was telling my wife, we sitting there eating now. And it feeds you a couple meals, granted, but $50, I said, you could go.
eat out pretty
Well, I mean,
good.
you can go to Wendy's and get 10 big bags for $50, and I mean, that feeds you for a week. Not that you'd buy 10 at a time, but I mean, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
for $5, you get a big bag, cheeseburger and fries and nuggets and drink. I mean, it costs money to eat healthy.
Yeah.
That's why the world's on the bigger side, I guess.
That's why I'm holding off.
Yeah. Yeah. How much is a dozen donuts these days?
I ain't bought any donuts
You
lately.
go to Krispy Kreme.
But
It's about $1 a donut.
here we got a new place in
It's over
Waynesboro.
$1 now. Places.
Over $1 donut?
Yeah.
I thought they were cheaper than that.
No.
They went up then. Cause used
Especially
to,
if you get the singles or
it
2 or
seemed
3.
like it didn't used to be $5 or $6.
It was at one time. Back
Inflation.
Well, just like everything.
Bidenomics.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
it is.
We got a new donut place in Waynesboro that's just opened up, and I'm hearing some good reviews on from some of my buddies. Golden Goodies.
Golden
They
Goodies.
say the donuts is just outstanding.
Yeah, let's go.
You will check
I
it
hadn't-
out.
I hadn't been by there yet, but I'm fixing to. Yeah. So my wife used to own Golden Goodies back several years ago. Been 17 years ago, probably.
Does she have a store location and everything?
Mhm.
She did.
You have to let us know if this new Golden Goodies is better than when
You have to eat one. The
That-
next week, we're going to let you review it.
Now, if you
wanna bring some
fellas
in.
wasn't on a diet, because I don't know whether they'd be open.
We don't even bring none in.
Time
I couldn't.
I'd have to bring
Yeah,
some
don't
in.
bring 'em in,
I
please.
could eat them in front of you.
It wouldn't bother me.
Watch you drool.
Does that bother y'all if you're on a diet? People
I
eat
could, I could
forever?
eat. I
This
could, I
morning
could
it
eat-
would.
I could eat one and give a report on it.
Yeah, just eat one, then come give a report.
'Cause
It don't bother me. I mean, if I'm on a diet and people eat whatever, it don't.
Did you eat after we went to Golden yesterday and ate Chinese when after church? Did you eat supper?
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
I had some leftover tacos, so I ate a taco at home.
Yeah, I called him about 3 or 4 o'clock. He was
Well,
eating
it was like
tacos.
4:30. So I just ate one plate at the Chinese restaurant. So then I ate a taco. I'll tell you what time it was, because it's about 4:30.
That's okay. You don't have to get that right
I
now.
wanna know.
Is that your place there in front of Walmart?
4:20.
No.
It's in front of the Pig in Savannah.
Okay.
From the
Golden-
hospital.
The Golden
Yeah.
Dragon.
Go. Okay.
It's pretty good little Chinese.
I used to eat there like 3 or 4 times a week, or I have eat over 5 times a week.
You've ate
Used
there
to.
twice in one day.
I have eat twice in one day.
Lunch and then supper.
You got a good thing. You don't need to let.
Well, they
that
had
go.
at night they had frog legs.
It's hard to find frog legs.
Now I can do frog legs about like you can do the crabs. I can eat some frog legs.
You
Of
like
course,
lobster?
they eat nothing to them.
I'm not as big a lobster fan.
You like crab better than lobster?
Yeah.
Lobster, I tried it for the first time not too long ago. But it's like sweet. I don't know if it's what they put on it or just is it typically sweeter?
I think it is. Yeah.
Have you ever had it?
I don't remember it being sweet.
Well, yeah, I mean, this was on Valentine's Day, and my wife got some, and it was at Red Lobster. It was sweet. It was good. I liked it.
I never cared much for it. Of course, I don't know if mine was cooked properly.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to cook any at home, lobster or crab?
And they try to crawl out of the pot.
We've done crab legs.
How do you cook crab legs?
I'll boil them.
Yeah, you can also grill them.
Oh, I've seen people though they'll I've seen them put them like on a cooking sheet, like a pan, like a cookie sheet or whatever, and they put water in it and they put it in the oven.
Never tried it that way.
Well, it steams them, I guess. There's got some steam coming up. Well, that water's going to help keep them moist too.
I like trying to make some at home, see how it go.
That's one of them things I'm going to go out and order and eat them out.
I like crab.
I wouldn't want to mess them up trying to cook them at home because
I
they're
like
still
'em-
expensive.
I like them coming fresh. Bring 'em
like
on
them
in.
on a never-ending train.
Yeah.
You ever do any shrimp boils or anything?
Never tried that. My son-in-law has.
Yeah.
He can do it pretty good.
Yeah. I bet I want to get me a boiler this summer. Do some boiling. I also want to get me a fryer and have a fish fry.
Yeah. I've cooked enough fish to float a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that and deep fried turkey.
Yeah.
Boy, that's good.
What do you use for your oil for that?
Peanut.
Peanut oil.
Yeah.
You ever done any? You never done any boiling or frying, have you?
I just
You
done
don't
a lot
do
of
a whole
eating.
lot of cooking.
Yeah.
I just do eating.
Yeah.
I like that part of it.
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
We used to when I was with Farm Bureau, we would have a fish fry every year. All the agents would come in. We would cook fish. They can put it back.
Yeah.
But that was always a good trip.
Yeah. Are you including yourself in that group that could put it back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's we'd come in, float the Buffalo River, and then come out and have a fish fry. And,
Yeah.
They'd all come in, and we'd just have a get together, and
Are they still doing that?
I think they stopped that. That's after the cook
We need to
left.
have a annual thing, maybe 2 times a year, just with the office we cook.
That wouldn't be annual, would it? It'd be
would be
biannual.
Biannual. Or even one time
Or
with
you need to do it quarterly if you're gonna do that. 4 times a year.
monthly.
What are we going to cook?
Weekly.
Cook something. Fish fry.
I tell you what, before
And then we can invite all our listeners in.
I went on this diet, or it might have been day 1 of my diet. What was the name? Sweet Treats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet Treats. The ice cream truck come by and the office there, and I had to partake of one.
You didn't have to.
Yeah.
He came
Oh,
by. I
had
didn't partake.
You didn't
of
hear
one.
the music and the bubbles?
You didn't.
I saw it and
He's
heard
got the
it.
bubbles and everything.
You didn't hear?
You got shot local.
I didn't.
help
I'm
people
sorry.
out.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear the bubbles. No, I didn't hear the bubbles at all.
I could hear the
Yeah,
bubbles.
Or see the
And
music.
ice cream.
He didn't see the music or hear the
The
bubbles.
day we had our open house, Hunter there brought a lot of folks in with his hot dogs.
Yeah, make a mean hot
He
dog.
was hot dogging it up that day.
The key to cooking a good hot dog is starting off with a Nathan's hot dog. All beef. That's what we served.
Only the best for our customers.
That was good. Yeah.
We offer the best of everything.
We
for
ought
our
to do that.
customers.
We ought to do that again.
Grill some hot dogs.
Yeah.
Let's do it for our listeners.
Take a number and
Yeah. If you're out there listening and you want Hunter to cook you a hot dog, his number is 931-321-8226. Call or text him and ask for a hot dog. He'll make you
I'll cook you a hot dog.
Nathan's hot dog.
I got some at the house. I cook you.
There you go.
Probably could take 3 or 4.
Is that it? First
Yeah.
three?
First three.
How many hot dogs y'all think you could eat in one sitting? Who's hungry? Bun and all.
Can I soak them in water?
No, you can't soak them in water. Oh,
6.
That's what I was going to do.
Dang.
I could do 6.
6?
Are they?
Could you not do 6?
The key to a good hot dog is once you cook it.
No.
Right now I could.
I could, yeah.
Yeah. The reason the ballpark ones are so good, like you get at a ball game, they cook their hot dogs, and while they're hot, they put them in the bun, wrap them in aluminum foil, and that steam coming off that hot dog softens up your bread.
Bun, yeah.
So if they're like that, 8.
8?
8.
No.
I could even do 6 now that I get to thinking. I don't believe. Not if they're the jumbo hot dogs.
I'm just
back
talking
to
about the regular.
4. 4 would
4
be.
would be max.
Yeah, I don't think I could do.
8?
Y'all are lightweights.
8 hot
Could
dogs.
do 8. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to go 8.
No, that just make you sick.
No.
Heine's is coming out with a new burger. We ate up there Saturday. Was talking to the owner, and he showed me some pictures of this burger they're coming out with. And they take parts of the steak when they're having steak, and they cut it up. Of course, they grind it, and then it's a big burger. And then they take some kind of something is they call it. I forgot the name of it now, but he puts some of that like hot Heine, cooks that in there with it, and then it's got some grilled jalapenos, bacon, pepper jack cheese, and some of those like onion rings, but they're not. They're just like the thin fried kind of. You know what I'm
Frenchies.
Yeah, whatever. And that's on there. And I mean, it's like 6 inches tall. And he said they're fixing to start doing that pretty soon. And that was a burger.
Wonder how much it's going to be.
I don't know. But that was a meal. I mean, it looked really good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's change the subject. I'm hungry.
Getting away from food. Yeah.
I ain't had no breakfast either.
None of us has, but
No.
Yeah.
not even Tommy.
Mm-mm. No.
Well, where we going today for lunch? Day's Tommy's day. He's had
Well.
closing and a birthday.
Hey,
He had a birthday last week.
I did.
Sure did.
We forgot all about it.
I did.
Well, it was the day after. It was Tuesday,
Yeah,
wasn't
Tuesday. Yeah.
I wished him happy birthday day before, Anno.
Yeah.
I wish to have birthday of day of.
Yep.
Facebook there.
I had a bunch of wishes.
You got a touching message on Facebook too.
Oh, I did. I did.
it? One he posted.
That's heartfelt.
Yeah. I like that.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's deep.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, y'all didn't see that coming, did you?
What'd you do for your birthday, Tommy?
I worked.
There you go.
Life of a realtor, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all could take notes from Tommy.
Could we?
if you need some forms of notes, I can handle that for you.
There you go.
Your birthday, you work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you work. The day after my birthday, I worked.
He worked.
Well, when's your anniversary?
May the 25th. It's going to be 50 years of that.
Oh, that's one day before my
Are you going to be
birthday.
working on
Really?
that day?
I'm probably going to have to take the day off that day.
think
I
so?
think my family's planning a
Don't tell the boss. He's
get go.
a get go.
Take a half a day.
Yeah, half a day maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, 50 years.
50 years.
That's a pretty good while.
It's been a while. She's wanted to kill me several times. I would have let her a few of them.
Took her on a trip and left her.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah, I
that
got to go
was a-
back next year and get her.
That was a Family Feud thing. Did y'all see that Family
Yeah.
Feud? He said that
Tyler
I
was
got
telling me about it.
I love that. That was
I
good.
got a
That-
loving wife. We've been married for 25, great years. Last year I took her.
40
on-
years. He
Well,
said
it's just
on
it
the-
doesn't matter what
Yeah, it
time.
does.
I'm
It
just
was
telling
40.
the joke. Now
40.
you messed the joke up.
It was 40 years.
carried her to China.
He said
On the 25th.
Yeah, he said on the last year for our anniversary, I carried her to China, and this year I'm gonna go pick her up. After over a year.
You butchered that joke.
Well, you messed me up. Doesn't matter the time.
He said the
it
key to
matters.
having married is going on a lot of great trips. He said, we went to China one year, and this next year I'm going to go pick her up.
He's in trouble.
Hunter. You just ruined a good joke.
You ruined it.
All right. Anyway, turkey season's coming up real quick. It'll be here before you know it. And I'll tell you a good store. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it or not.
Where's it at?
There's a really good store that's got a lot of good turkey stuff.
Lawson's.
How'd you know? Have you ever been down there?
Got it.
You ever been to Lawson's? Have you ever been to Lawson's?
I went last week.
You ever been to Lawson's, Tommy?
They got a lot of good fishing stuff.
A lot of good fishing stuff. They got a lot of good fishing stuff, a lot of good hunting stuff. If you want to be in the woods turkey season, which is next month, 1 month away, about 6 weeks away,
Time
I
to get
believe.
ready.
It's time to get her ready. Yeah. They got a ton of decoys, turkey calls, turkey guns.
Turkey chokes, turkey shells,
Yeah.
turkey decoys.
Yeah.
Turkey
You wanna
vests,
Put
turkey
you
vests.
tell you a real popular thing
Turkey
is a lot of
boots.
people like to put the red dot optic on their shotgun
Turkey underwear.
for turkey hunting. They got it in there at Lawson's. They got a bunch of turkey chokes too. If you don't have a turkey choke for your shotgun, check out Lawson's because they got a bunch of them down there.
They got fish boots.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad got him some
Yeah,
exotic
styling and
boots.
profiling.
Where they at?
What they're like, pirachis, what they call them.
Or something like that. yeah.
Piranha.
It's like a piranha. It is
Yeah.
like that kind of a fish, exotic fish.
They
somewhere.
look good.
Well, they feel good. Man, they feel good on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't wear them. I wear them special occasions only.
Do they
You
on a
can't wear them when
special
it's raining. They'll start trying to
Floating
swim.
off.
Well, they'll start
Float
swimming
off.
on you.
They'll swim away on you. Won't they?
Yeah,
They'll just take you off. Take your feet out under you. They'll take off.
yeah.
A
Really?
little fin comes out the back.
Really?
Really, it happened.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
Had a recall on them. Do not get wet.
Yeah. Lawson got a lot of boots. I tell you, they got a really nice pair of boots at the, noticed at the outlet down there, at the outlet store. They got a couple. They had a nice pair of Ariat ostrich skin boots down there because they only had one size left, I think, so they took them to the discount. And then they've got some brown caiman down there, some alligator skin boots at the outlet store. I want to say they're all about size 12s, 12 and a half.
Those were 13s.
Which ones?
No, they were 12s.
They were 12s. Yeah. Really nice. A couple pair of exotic boots down there at the outlet store.
Yeah,
They
snakes.
marked about half
Yeah,
off.
snake skin boots. I can't wear those.
Yeah, they've got some snake skin at the main.
I just can't bring myself to wearing those. You know, I'm out in the woods and I look down and it scares me.
Scares you every time.
Yeah,
You be running the whole
I just can't do it.
Man. Yeah. But Lawson's got everything you need. You go down there and check them out. And we got a $25 gift card. So we're going to help somebody out here, give you a little bit of credit when you go down there, get you $25. And we're going to go ahead and take a caller. What number you want to take?
And we ask if you've won within the last, month or two?
Yeah, if you've won in the last
month or two, just give somebody else a chance
Yeah.
to win that.
We want to share the wealth, and so if you have one, let's let somebody else do it this week. 766-5353, is that the number?
No.
No.
766-9393.
Oh, 766-9393. We didn't got one calling. What number we going to take?
I don't know now. You might as well just give it to them. I
Early
guess.
bird gets the worm.
Early bird gets the worm.
But the second
I
mouse
done
always
got a
gets the
couple lined
cheese.
up. We're going to take caller number 4. Caller number
Wow.
4 this morning. Good morning. You're caller number 1. We're looking for caller number 4. There's one. Oh, they're all lighting up. Good morning. You are caller number 2. We're looking for caller number 4. 766-9393. Here comes another one lighting up now. And there's good morning. You're caller 3. We need caller number 4. And next one lighting up like a Christmas tree over here. And good morning. You are lucky caller number 4. Who do we have on the line?
Will Chapman.
Okay. Oh, we appreciate you listening in today. You can go down to
All right,
Lawson's.
thank you.
Thank you. There you go.
Miss Chapman.
We had another one. Let's see. Good morning. Who do we have on the line? Anybody there? Well, we didn't get that one. All right. There you go. Our latest winner here for the Lawson's $25 gift card. We do sell real estate. Good morning. You're on the air. Who do we have on the line?
This is Tim Fralix from
Mr.
Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Mr. Tim, I hate to break this
Yes,
news
sir.
to you.
All right.
You're just one caller too late. But I tell you what, if you'll come by our office, we'll hook you up with a cap and a T-shirt.
All right.
And
Bless
we're
y'all's
at,
heart, and y'all doing a wonderful job.
Well, we sure appreciate you listening in. Our office is there on the corner of 2nd Street in North Locust, 523 North Locust Avenue. If you'll come by, we'll hook you up.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a
Thank you.
blessed day.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
too. Yeah, we appreciate everyone calling in there, and if you did call in there and didn't win it, just come by our office. We'll hook you up with something. Whether
Yeah,
it
we
be a
got
cap
something
or a
there.
T-shirt or a koozie, we will hook you up. So
Or just some of our knowledge.
Or a big bowl of candy out front there.
We got a big bowl of chocolate candy I wish somebody could get.
True that.
Man, that's tempting.
Yes, it is.
What are we gonna be doing today, real estate wise, work wise?
I've got a listing I've got to get put on. I've got it all wrote up. Just got to get it live.
Where's that one at?
It's going to be on Suckdown Branch Road, little 3.5 acre place. It's got a pond and a stream.
Come on.
An old building site that it's got an old mobile home on it now that needs to be tore down. That we're in the process of finding somebody to do that, and done got folks hollering at me wanting me to holler at them when I got it put on. So we got a phone call to make once I get that on there because he's wanting
Oh yeah.
first chance to put an offer in on it. So we'll do that. And
Little
I'm
places
sure
like
there'll,
that are-
There'll be quite a few more offers coming in on
Yeah,
that place.
I had a call Friday of a guy. He's wanting about 100 acres with some water on it. He said if it didn't have any kind of structures, he would spend about $700,000. If it had something on it, a little cabin or something like that, he would go up to $1 million. But I said, "Are you ready to buy now?" And he said, "When you call me, I'm ready to come
go.
up there." So if you've got something along that line, he's like I said, 700,000 to $1 million.
So you want an open land?
He
Wooded?
just, I think he'd want more, probably some woods,
Yeah.
because he lives down in Florida. And he said, I just want a nice piece of property I can come and kind of bug out, and so he probably wouldn't want to maintain a lot of land, but I think more woods would probably do him better. But he does want
But
water.
it needs water on it.
He would love to have some water,
So you
some
want
live
a big,
water.
big stream, little stream?
He didn't really say. Just long as it's something he could maybe sit there and listen to the
Trinkle,
gurgling
trinkle.
or whatever. Yeah. So, but he's definitely a buyer, and he's coming in. Like I said, he's got his bags packed, ready to. I think he was from Florida, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on him. But we have folks all over the world, not only just
That, yeah.
in the United States, but we've got them everywhere, and it has to do with their advertising that we do through United Country and all the third-party sites. That's one thing. When we go to a listing appointment, we can definitely go knowing that we can offer our clients the most advertising.
Get
And that's a good feeling, when you can go in and you say, I've got the very best advertising.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
What's one of the furthest away people that you've been able to attract?
Well, I've done Germany and England and some other country. Spain.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy from Spain bought several pieces of property from me. Didn't turn around and sold them after a while. Just
Yeah.
made a little money on them.
Yeah.
No, I've never been to Spain.
Never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music.
do you?
Say the ladies
Well,
are
we can
insane there.
And they
Down,
sure
down.
do, and they sure know how to use it. Dun, dun, dun.
They don't abuse
All right,
it.
that's
Never
let's,
gonna lose
we got 4
it.
minutes left. Let's use them wisely,
refuse
fellas.
it.
Tyler, what do we do?
Oh yeah.
That right there. You're welcome, folks. All right, now hold on. I'll bring you back in, but you're gonna have to quit singing, okay?
You better turn my mic back on before you wind up eating your mic.
We're just going to leave him off there. I had some threats here on the other line. I'm gonna bring you back on now. There's no singing.
I can't believe I was off the. I mean, that was.
Yeah,
we were doing good.
I mean,
Yeah,
Y'all were getting down, I'll have to say.
there
We're
you
back
go. See.
live.
getting down with
do,
something.
do.
I'm gonna cut you back.
Well,
That's a good
Yeah,
song.
well, we
I
got
guess
4 minutes left.
my father is probably from South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Is that further than Spain? I don't know. How would you?
I'm not sure. There, well, I
Anything across the pond's a pretty good
Had
piece.
one from Germany.
Yeah, I had one from England.
I think the furthest away from us is New Zealand. I think that's like on the very opposite side.
Well, that's where we need to be looking.
I'll fact.
We need to send some magazines.
We
over
need to
that
send
way.
a magazine out and make sure that they're getting them.
Because
Yeah.
here we are.
We send magazines out, newspaper ads all over the United States. United Country has 3,500 private websites that they own that our properties will go out on. Special marketing groups, special property groups, which is that's the biggie.
That pinpoints right specific what they're looking for.
Yeah, because we sell the what, not the where. We sell the lifestyle. We're a lifestyle company, real estate company. The only one like it.
That's right.
Nobody's like us.
Nope, not at all.
So, man, and really, with what you're saying there is, you've got a big farm on Cypress End. How many people knows where Cypress End is?
Right. They just know they want to farm.
They just know they want to farm. And it's
You Google farm in Tennessee and see what happens. We're all over the first page of Google.
I think South Africa. I think Tommy's got you beat.
Tommy won.
Tommy won.
You're still on that?
I was looking.
He was
did you know
he was in doing
did you know there was a
research.
globe. Did you know the Earth's round?
I heard it's flat.
You know, that's something I don't really know for sure.
You can tell where it's
Yeah,
still
it's
dark
round.
over there. You can see where it's still dark.
If it was flat, the cat would done have everything pushed off of it.
Oh, that's not water.
Well, the Bible says it's circle.
Does it?
A sphere.
Sphere.
Okay.
It says he who sits above the sphere or something like that.
Well, if the Bible says it, then I'm going to believe it. Then.
Yeah.
But I know
Bible
that. I
says
mean, I know people that they may be passed away now, but not a few years back, there was no way you can convince them that the world. And sure, and one thing for sure is that nobody's went to the moon.
Yeah.
I mean, now these people did not believe.
I don't know about.
I don't know either. You know, they're claiming that they got proof that they didn't. You know, or they set some of that up. I don't know.
Sounded good.
Yeah, but here's my big question: who cares?
Why?
I mean, who cares if we go to the moon? What's on the moon? We may spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to go to the moon. You got homeless people who need to be fed.
But didn't they invent duct tape trying to get to the moon? Wasn't it something that they invented that they was trying to do? It was a failure for what they was wanting to do, and it ended up being something.
They claim it's
we
beneficial for us to go. I don't know, but they claim that they
I don't see it. I don't know about that.
need to feed the illegal aliens or immigrants.
Yeah. Well, anyway, before we get down that rabbit hole,
I want to go
we're
down
here
that rabbit hole just a little bit.
Well, we're at 9 o'clock, so if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, give us a call at the office at 931-244-7126. Brent's going to be on our WKSR tomorrow morning. Is that right? 7:30? 7:30 tomorrow morning on WKSR, the Pulaski station. Be sure and tune in there. And I'm going to be giving away a gift card over there for $25 from the Rustic Hinge. And so be tuning in over there for a chance to win that gift card. And shout out to Rustic Hinge. They've got a new Facebook page. Go over there and give them a follow on their new Facebook page. They post a lot of good stuff over there all the time. So check them out. And, of course, we're appreciative of Lawson's, our sponsor here on the WDXE show. Go down and visit them for all your clothing and hunting, fishing, all your needs outdoors. Go down and see Lawson's Outdoor. All right? Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, can we not talk about the illegal?
No, 901. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, Lord, and thank you for every day that you bless us with. Pray that you watch over us today and our listeners, Lord, and keep us safe and healthy. We thank you for all your blessings. We thank you above all for your Son, Jesus. In his name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And we're going to close out here, and it's just so happened, had it pulled up, I think y'all saw it. Our song today is I've Never Been to Spain. Three Dog Night.
Definitely
didn't
came
know.
afterwards.
I seen Three Dog Night, but I didn't know. I
Why
can't
don't
see
you just
the.
flip our mics on? We can sing it.
Let's help them. Let's help them sing. They need the help.
Keep my mic on.
Well, I never.
Hold on,
been
if
to
you're going to
Spain.
do it, you at least got to sing it with them.